Hello guys, welcome to a new episode of Know Your Campus. Today we are in Hyderabad. We are at this beautiful Woxsen University. Woxsen University is one of the only university who is internationally ranked and accredited. So what we'll do is we'll talk to students here. We'll understand what the campus has to offer. We'll talk about student life, what they do here, what are the facilities that's available. We'll do all this. Let's quickly walk because it's a pretty huge walk all the way back to the academic block. So we'll quickly go there and see what this campus has to offer. So come with me. Okay, so I got pretty lucky. I have a golf cart here, or else it would have been a long wait back to the campus. So first impression, this campus is very green, it's very lush. I'll quickly just show you around what I see. This is what it looks like. And we have a couple of buildings ahead. So I'll quickly introduce you to the buildings as soon as we reach there. I'm very interested to know what are the facilities here because looking online when I was doing my research also, I could see that Woxsen has a lot of plethora of things to offer to its students. I'm also interested to understand placements here. Also the international immersion program that they are known for. So we'll cover anything and everything so that you can make an informed decision regarding your MBA journey. Hi Nikhil, nice to meet you. It's an awesome weather today. Okay, so Nikhil, why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Nikhil Reddy. I am from MBA Financial Services Year 1 and at Woxsen, I am mostly interested in the sports and also the Bloomberg Lab.
Okay, when I was coming on my way to campus, when I was coming inside also towards the admin block, I could see a lot of buildings, I could see a sports complex. I saw so many facilities, probably a library. It was looking like a cafe to me. What are some of the facilities that are there on campus?
So while you are coming inside towards the admin block, you should have seen that there's a huge event which will be happening today.
Oh right, it's right outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a huge event, GABA event, which will be happening tonight. And also while you have been to library, the library is Vittal Gandhi Center and it hosts around 18,000 offline books, also around 30,000 plus online content.
Wow, awesome. More on that later, but first I wanted to understand, so is this a residential campus? Do you guys stay on campus?
Yes.
And how are the hostels like? How many people can it accommodate?
So this is a residential campus, students and also the faculty, some of the faculty stays here. So we are provided with the rooms, those buildings are called the towers.
Okay.
So I am currently staying in the tower 1, which has all the necessary safety equipment. Also the living experience inside the rooms is really well. The rooms get cleaned every alternative days and we are allowed to exit and enter our towers whenever required.
Right downside the library, I saw an eatery, and right now where we are standing, we have an eatery here as well.
Yeah.
So what are some of the snacks probably you munch on while you have to catch up on your assignments?
Yeah. So the campus is really connected. So we have the library connected to a cafeteria, the Cup of Joe. Also from the library, we can enter the admin building and then we can get into Rice, which we can see towards the right of us. This Rice cafeteria also offers all type of cuisines irrespective of the students. Like there are many options for students to choose.
Got it. Nikhil, I'll do one thing. This might get a little crowded because I see that there's a storm of people who will come right outside the Rice. So why don't we go to the Bloomberg Lab you mentioned and we continue our conversation there?
Sure.
Okay, just lead me the way. Awesome, Nikhil. I think we are at your second home.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend here and what do you do?
So typically we spend around 4 hours here, but especially in these times when there is a global trading challenge from the Bloomberg happening in India.
Oh.
So there are around 10 teams participating from Woxsen University. So there comes a time when we need to stay here for like from morning 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. after taking the permission from the faculty.
And how does this activity kind of help you understand your program a little better?
As I come from MBA Financial Services, this specific activity which talks about trading. So globally, all the universities which have the Bloomberg terminal with them lets their students participate in this global trading challenge. Basically, will be given 1 million virtual cash USD, and which team performs better relative to the Bloomberg index, their teams get a brand new iPad, and each team member also the faculty advisor, and they get to network with the Bloomberg recruiters. Also, the team gets to choose to donate for a charity of their choice.
Oh wow. There are classes that happens here?
Yeah.
So how are that like? Because you are taught and then you practice at the same time. How does that work?
So there are interactive classes which happen at the Bloomberg. The professor usually takes the class to the Bloomberg area, and he specifically instructs each of the student how to utilize the Bloomberg Lab for their specific course. So recently we had a session where the faculty had taught us ratio analysis, where we are taught how to analyze ratios with the help of Bloomberg terminalia. So the faculty specifically engages with the student with each terminal where they sit, and teaches how the terminal works, including the terminal shortcuts here, also how to fire up the Bloomberg terminal's equity screening. So there's a equity screening section from where we pull up the specific company details, and we analyze the ratio analysis from there.
Awesome. What's special about this lab in particular?
So this particular lab is one of the largest in terms of terminal capacity across the Asia. So there are around 20 terminals in this lab, and for each batch there could be a strength of like 40 or 80, but we are taught in accordance to what the specific batch of the students want to talk about.
I assume you have not completed your 4 hours today. You were spending time with us since morning. So probably I'll let you go. I'll let you complete what you wanted to do, and I'll see other students that are waiting for me outside the terminal. So you can continue. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm looking for Meghna and Atreya. I'm not sure where they are. Hi Meghna, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
All good. I'm just waiting for Atreya. Will he be joining us?
Actually, he's waiting for me in the classroom. If you want, I can take you there.
Yeah.
So there's Atreya.
Okay. Hey man.
Hello, hi.
Looking forward to speaking to you.
Likewise, welcome.
Hello guys. Thank you for letting me inside the classroom.
My pleasure.
Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
Sure. My name is Shrikant Atreya. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Bangalore, and I'm pursuing my MBA, second year in marketing and operations.
I am Meghna, 23-year-old. I'm from Hyderabad. I'm pursuing MBA second year, specializing in finance and marketing.
I was touring the campus and I met Meghna outside, and she was telling me that while we were coming in, that this is where the class happens. You sometimes have classes from 9 to 5, and and all these things. So how has been your experience with faculties like so far?
So experience with faculty has been amazing. We come across faculties from different backgrounds, right? So the core concept of Woxsen is internationalization, right? So we get professors from the States, Europe, Africa, and getting to know new people, like especially professors, we get a new perspective of education, right? And since we are doing business, we need to come across various cultures to understand, because business is not only restricted to one country, right? You have to expand the entire globe. So when you get to know what another person is thinking from a different culture, you can articulate yourself according to that and succeed further. So
Awesome. What is the flagship program here at Woxsen?
So the flagship program would be MBA, which is then cut into 3 programs, which is MBA General, MBA Financial Services, and MBA Business Analytics, right? So if you're very much interested in core finances, students would definitely go for financial services, because you get into a lot of fintech companies, right, where you can pursue your ambition in financial services. And coming to business analytics, if you like data, that's where you would go. In general, we have that cohort that focuses on everything, on all aspects of a business. So our range of grasping knowledge and implementing on real world scenarios is quite wide.
So while I was doing my research and when I was talking to students here also, everybody mentioned about the international immersion program that Woxsen has. So can you elaborate that on a little for us?
So coming to like the immersion program, so Woxsen offers exchange programs to students. So Woxsen has partnered with almost 150 plus universities across the globe, right? So there's the spring, summer, and winter programs where students can enroll or put in their application as to which university they want to go to, depending on their course interest. And once they get selected, they'll be sent to the partner university for 3 months, right? So the benefits they get out of this program is culture, immersion, right? New perspective, depth knowledge of the curriculum itself. Because what the subject is taught in a different country would be definitely different from here, right? There's an added benefit. You get India's perspective and the overseas perspective. So that's what the immersion program does.
Right. And for an entire experience like this, for a 2-year MBA program, what is the monetary investment that one has to make? Also, are there any scholarships available at Woxsen?
So the fee structure for an MBA course would be around 15 to 20 lakhs. And based on your merit, your performance, if you have any work experience and your test scores, you can get a discount about say 10 to 50%.
So Woxsen offers scholarships based on their merits. It's like starting from 10% to 50%. And other than that, if they are applying before November, so they get additional 5% scholarship for their fees. From this year, Woxsen is starting sports scholarship as well. So if you have been in district, national or maybe international level of sports, you can apply it here and then they'll give you the scholarship based on that. Now, we have students who are not financially able to pay such fees. So we have FinTech, where GreatQuest is our partner for that, and they will be paying, they will be giving you the loans so that you can pay EMI type of thing to the Woxsen University.
It was great talking to you guys. So I wanted to talk about placements as well. But I see there are students forming in line. I think they want to get into the class, and again, it's just 3:30, so they have a few more hours to finish and complete. So let's do one thing. Let's head to library and we'll finish our conversation there.
Sure.
Okay?
Definitely.
Yeah. So finally, I think we are at my favorite place. I love libraries. Whichever B school I visit, the first thing I visit is the library.
Right.
I love being around books. How often do you guys come here?
Very often actually. But before I get into that, what do you think of our library?
Oh, it's very, very serene. I like that we have three different kind of setups.
Yeah.
Here it's more isolated, upstairs is more collaborative. Downstairs it's a little more informal.
Yeah.
So I really kind of like how it's divided.
Yeah.
Which one do you spend the most time in?
I spend more of my time downstairs because it's the basement, right? So it's kind of cool, kind of quiet, gives me that focus. And plus, it caters to any digital work you like to do, work on your laptop,
Right.
everything like that. So each floor is dedicated for its own use.
Awesome. Is library open 24/7?
So our library is open till 2 a.m. in the morning, and during exam times for any schools, it runs for 24 hours. So there's no restriction during that exam time. The whole library is for the students. They can come in and come out whenever they want to.
Right. So how is the online library facility like, and how many books are there? Because I see right in front of us, there's an arts and architecture section right in front of us.
Yeah.
So how is it divided?
Okay, so again, each floor, like ground first, it has law. Second floor is law and business. Bottom, like my basement, has architecture and computer science and everything like that. So these are all like the prime publishers, well-known authors. Each book, each volume has about 5 sets. So in that way, you could say that no student is, denied the access to that textbook. There's always plenty available. They can just come and access it, read it whenever they want to. And to touch up on this, issuing process is very lean. You can just take your book, the librarian just scans it and gives it to you.
After learning, everybody wants to be placed.
Yeah.
So what are some of the placement stats for your batch last year?
So the industries that came in plenty in the last 2 years were banking, financial services, marketing. So the average package would be about say 15 to 16 lakh. And right now what we can predict from our batch is that we can expect industries from like marketing, operations and financial services to come in, and our average package would be around say 15 to 19 again. We did have placements from Deloitte recently, it just happened, and still today we are having a placement drive going on, and the highest package we've seen till now, it's 19 LPA. So that's what we can expect till now.
Right. And what are some of the popular sectors that students probably get placed into?
So Woxsen has very impressive placement success rates, with the students getting placed in various industries like finance, operations, marketing, and also analyst roles. So we have already some of the drives coming through. Most of our students are getting placed in top organizations like Deloitte, Salesforce, and Apollo Tires. So I have a drive to attend right now, so I'll take my exit.
Yes.
It was very nice to
It was
meet
great
you.
talking
Sai.
to you.
Yeah.
Atreya, what's work without fun? So when I was coming here, I saw it through the canteen that there's a huge sports arena that has been built.
Yes.
So why don't we go and have a look there?
Definitely. Let's go.
Yeah. I can see this is where the fun happens.
Yep. most of the fun happens right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, so we pretty much saw so many things while coming on the way.
Right.
Can you elaborate what is what?
Right. So you know that it's 200 acres big of a campus, right? But 65 acres is dedicated just for sports.
Okay.
You've seen what is here, right? So now we have the FIFA-standard synthetic turf court. We have a 10-lane athletic track, ICC standard cricket stadium,
Right.
and all the facilities are top-notch. Nothing is compromised over here,
I can see that.
right? And our coaches, we have 7+ coaches who are Indians, Spanish, from Nigeria, Nigerians, right? All are international and national level players. And we do get, and you know, the benefit of having this kind of facility is that we get one-to-one coaching, right? We get batches, and you know, there's no scope for boredom. That's the huge advantage we get over here.
Do you want to talk about some of the competition that Woxsen probably hosts? When you were having conversation off camera, you told me there are some competitions that happened here, especially on the football turf.
Right. So we have Woxsen Football League, Premier League, and we have the upcoming Women's Futsal League coming up. And we do have, you know, teams coming from other universities to compete, you know, with the Woxsen teams. You know, just have that friendly competition. But yeah, as the days go by, you know, the aura of this place just gets, you know, propelled to a next level. So it just brings in that energy.
Right. It's good to see that institute giving so much of importance to sports, because that's what instills values also in you.
True.
That's what develops discipline, character.
Yes.
Probably which you can use in the business world when you later graduate.
Yeah, definitely. See, one principle of sports is endurance, right?
Right.
Endurance, and as in sports, is physical endurance. But when it comes to business, it's your mental endurance.
Absolutely.
But as a sportsman, you have to be disciplined. You know, you don't give up. Just like that in any business, don't give up, right? If you fall down, get back up. Same thing. Fall down, get back up. So I would say that this place is open for anyone, for everyone. You have to come and get the best out of it.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for just touring me through this. Also elaborating on your experiences and the reason why Woxsen does what it does.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Awesome. And nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. It's my
Awesome. Guys, if you liked today's video, do let us know in the comments below. Comment down your favorite part. Also, there will be a link in the description which will talk more about Woxsen and the courses that they offer. Meanwhile, this is Saif from Team Inside. I am signing off.